Hi, my dear students. How are you? I'm fine. Okay. In the last class, we have discussed the topic is rational numbers. Rational numbers and their decimal exponents. And the decimal exponents. So in the last class, we have converted rational numbers into decimal expansions. The decimal expansions are two types: terminating and non-terminating decimals. Then converting decimal numbers to terminating decimals to rational. We have completed all this. So in the first topic, conversion of rational numbers to decimal form by using division. Division చేసి rational number ని మనం decimal form కి కన్వర్ట్ చేసేసాం. Without doing division, we are not allowing division. So మనం divisions ని allow చేయలేదు. Without doing division, can we convert rational numbers into decimal expansion? No need to convert. I have to tell whether they having a terminating decimal expansion or non-terminating decimal expansion. Without doing division, have to tell the decimal expansion of a rational number is either terminating or non-terminating recurring. So now we are learning. Be careful, student. This is important. Listen. For example, I am telling you by the theorem in our textbook, like theorem. I will explain in our way. In our way means in simple way. You can write the definition from our textbook. For example. Be careful. For example, x. Letter x. X means x is a rational number. X is a rational number. Rational number means the number in the form of p by q. That means x is equal to p by q. Be careful, students. Observe my way of words. So we can easily understand the theory. For example, x is a rational number. Rational number means the number which is in the form of p by q. Am I right? So here x is equal to p by q. Again, in the definition, p and q. What are p and q? They are integers. P and q are integers where denominator q is not equal to 0. Where denominator q is not equal to 0. This is the definition of the rational number. X is a rational number. Rational number means the rational number is in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers. They are integers where denominator q is not equal to 0. The same way, p comma q are coprimes. P comma q are coprime. What is the word coprime? Coprime means p and q have no common factor. P की Q की common factor లేదు. P की Q की common factors లేవు. P and Q are co-primes. If x is, well, again I'm telling you, x is a rational number. Rational number means it is in the form of p by q. P comma q are co-prime. Co-prime is P की Q की. There is no common factor for P and Q. If it's x की, now we are writing decimal expansion. If it's terminates, terminating decimal అయితే the denominator q is in the form of 2 power m into 5 power m, where p and q are positive numbers. P and q are positive number or non-negative number. I think you can't understand. If you I will explain this simple way now. x is a rational number, x is a rational number, x అనే ఒక rational number కి డెసిమల్ ఎక్స్పాన్షన్ రాస్తే ఆ డెసిమల్ ఎక్స్పాన్షన్ ఇది టెర్మినేటింగ్ అవ్వాలి అంటే, అది టెర్మినేటింగ్ డెసిమల్ అవ్వాలి అంటే డివిజన్ చేయం, డివిజన్ చేయకుండా నెంబర్ చూసేసి నెంబర్ చూడగలిగితే టెర్మినేటింగ్ డెసిమల్ అని చెప్పాలి అంటే దాన్ని డినామినేటర్ క్యూ ఎలా ఉండాలంటే 2 పవర్ n ఇంటూ 5 పవర్ m, 2 పవర్ n ఇంటూ 5 పవర్ m. n and m are non-negative numbers. Non-negative number means positive number g and also 0 కూడా వచ్చు. If 2 power 0 1, 5 power 1 like that. ఇది అర్థం కాకపోతే I will explain it in our way. That is by example. For example, 5 by 8. 5 by 8. This is the question. The question is 5 by 8. Its decimal expansion is terminating or non-terminating recurring decimal. Terminating or non-terminating recurring. What is the denominator? 8. You can factorize 8 by either 2 table or 5 table. 2 table తోటి 5 table తో మాత్రమే ఫ్యాక్టరైజేషన్ చేయగలగా, చేయకపోతే అక్కడ రిమైనింగ్ టేబుల్స్ తీసుకోవాలి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఐ యామ్ టేకింగ్ 2 table 2 times, so it is 4 times, again 2 table 2 times, 2 table 1 time. That means 8 is equal to I am writing 2 cube. అంటే this is I am writing 5 by 2 cube. 5 by 2 cube means this is decimal expansion is terminates. This decimal expansion is terminates. అంటే సింపుల్ గా a denominator cube in our language denominator q అనేది ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే అయితే 2 ఉండాలి, all twos అన్ని 2 లే ఉంటాయి. then it is a decimal expansion is terminates. అలా కాదు అంటే ఓన్లీ 5 ఉంటాయి, అన్ని 2లు ఉన్నాయి టెర్మినేటింగ్ డెసిమల్, అన్ని 5లు ఉన్నాయి టెర్మినేటింగ్ డెసిమల్. లేదు ఒక కాంబినేషన్ ఉంది, కొన్ని 2లు ఉన్నాయి కొన్ని 5 ఈక్వల్ గా ఉండవలసిన అవసరం కూడా లేదు. 2 పవర్ 3 ఉంది, 5 పవర్ 1. yes 2s 5s ఉంది. 2 power n into 5 power n. That means here n value 3, m power 1. Here only 2 means for example we have the 2 cube means there is no 5, that means 5 power 0. That is 2 power n into 5 power n. The same way here there is no 2s, that means 2 power 0, 5 power 4. That means here m is equal to 4, n is equal to 0. అన్ని 2లు ఉండొచ్చు లేదా అన్ని 5లు ఉండొచ్చు, లేదా ఒక కాంబినేషన్ కొన్ని 2లు కొన్ని 5లు ఉంటే ఆ డెసిమల్ ఏమవుతుందంటే టెర్మినేటింగ్ డెసిమల్ అవుతుంది. then the decimal expansion of x is terminates. are you okay my dear students? సో మీకు నేను డెఫినేషన్ వైజ్ థియరమ్ యాస్టిస్ గా చెప్పాను, కొందరికి అర్థం కాలేదు, ఏదో డిఫరెంట్ వేస్ ట్రై చేసి ఫైనల్ గా అర్థం చేసుకున్నాను. The denominator q, if we have to factorize the denominator, we have to factorize the denominator. In that factorization, if the denominator has only 2s, only 2 లే ఉన్నాయి, కళ్ళు మూసుకుని it is a terminating decimal రాసింది. all 5s, only 5s, all 5s, either 4 or 2 or 1 or 10 or 20 or 100, whatever, all 5s, then it is also a terminating decimal. Otherwise, అలాగా లేదు ఇలాగా లేదు, some 2s are there, some 5s are there. Some 2s, either 2 2s or 5 5s, whatever, then it is also a terminating decimal. The decimal expansion of the given rational number is terminates. Are you okay? Otherwise, అలా కాకుండా నెక్స్ట్ థియరీ అలా కాకుండా ఉండడం అంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ సమ్ 2s 2 క్యూబ్ ఉంది, 5 పవర్ 3 ఉంది, ఎక్స్ట్రా గా 3 అనే నెంబర్ ఉంది. 2 cube okay, we are accepted. 2s కావాలి మనకి టెర్మినేటింగ్ డెసిమల్ అవ్వాలి కాబట్టి 5 cube yes ఇది కూడా టెర్మినేటింగ్ డెసిమల్ ఓకే, పక్కన ఎవరైనా అయ్యారు 3. then we say that this is not terminating decimal, then it is non-terminating recurring decimal. non-terminates you understand, my dear students? That is non-terminating decimal. Why? Because only 2s, only 5s. There is no other number like 3, 4, 5, like 3, 4, 6, 8, whatever. If you every present in a say, then simply by the theorem, if x is a rational number, x is a rational number, x is equal to p by q, where p comma q are the co-branch, the decimal expansion, the denominator q is not in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. Is in the form terminates. Is not in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. Then the decimal expansion is non-terminating recurring. Non-terminating recurring simply is not. Did you understand? Did you understand? Okay, now only focus here. Q అనేది ముందు కూడా నెంబర్ చూసిన వెంటనే we can factorize the q with the two different factors. When you are doing the factorization, you are getting only 2s and 5s. Simply we say that it is a terminating decimal. Only 2 to 5 వచ్చినాయి అనుకోండి, ఎన్ని వచ్చినాయి నేనే రావచ్చు. అవి ఎక్కువ రెండు అవి ఎక్కువ వచ్చి ఎవరు ఎక్కువ ప్రాబ్లం సింపుల్గా టెర్మినేటింగ్. అలా కాకుండా 2లో వచ్చినాయి, 5 వచ్చినాయి, 3 లేదండి, వేరే ఏ నెంబర్ యాడ్ అయినా సరే సింపుల్గా చెప్పండి ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ terminating decimal. Are you okay, my dear students? Okay, I know you can understand very easily. So when you are writing the notes, the page number 11, theorem 1.4, write in your notes as it is what they have given. I am reading once. Let x is equal to p by q be a rational number such that the prime factorization of q is of the form 2 power n into 5 power m, where n and m are non-negative integers. Then x has a decimal expansion which terminates. X is equal to p by q is a rational number. The q, the decimal expansion of q is in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. Then it is a terminates. A theorem as it is correct. Page number 12. Theorem 1.5. Theorem 1.5. Write the theorem as it is. This is, once read, let x is equal to p by q be a rational number such that the prime factorization of q is not in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m, where n and m are non-negative integers. Then x is a decimal expansion which is non-terminating repeating decimal. So that means non-terminating repeating decimal. Okay, write the two theorems as it is. So now we can go to the exercise from this. Are you okay, my shall I erase the book? Okay, I hope you understand. Then after this, now open the exercise. Already we have completed first exercise, first Roman, page number 12, exercise 1.3. Write the second Roman as it is. In the second Roman there are 10 problems. I will explain some problems. You have to do remaining. Okay, write the heading, that is without performing division cheyoddu. State whether the following rational numbers will have a terminating decimal form or non-terminating repeating decimal form. Write the heading. Write the heading in without performing division, without doing division. Don't forget this word. Without performing division. State whether the following have a terminating decimal expansion or non-terminating decimal expansion. Are you okay? In that first question is 13 by 3125. I will explain this. Look at the board, students. The first question 13 by 3125. I will explain this. Okay, look at this. Without doing division. So now, without doing division means we have to write the factorization of denominator. What is the denominator here? 3125. No need to see the numerator. Numerator is also only denominator. Numerator is 3125. Factorizing with either 2 or 5. Is it divisible by 2? No. So we can take 5. 6 5s are 30. Remainder 1, 12. 2 5s are 10. So 5 times are 25. Okay, 6 25. 6 5 is 30. 12 2 5 is 10. 2 25 is 5 times. So again I am taking 2 again 5. 5 table means 1 5 is 5. Remainder 1 12. 2 times are 5. 10 2 5 5 times. Again 5 table 20 5 times. Again 5 table 5 times. Again 5 table 1 time. So what we get? 1 2 3 4 5. Now we are getting 13 by 3125. 3125 means 5 power 5. So tell me guys, tell me students, is this terminating decimal or non-terminating recurring decimal? Terminating decimal. Why? Because there are only 5s. There are only 5s. If you are accepting for 5s and 2s and their combination, so it has terminating decimal exponents. It has terminating decimal. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, students? Now move on to the some more questions. Second question, 11 by 12. 11 by 12. So factorize 12 with 2 table. 2 table 6 times. 2 table 3 times. 3 table 1 time. What you are getting? That is equal to 11 by 2 2 power 2 into 3. Tell me, is this terminating decimal or non-terminating recurring decimal? Yes, it is non-terminating recurring decimal. Why? Because it is not in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. We have 3 also there. That's right. Now we are ready. It has non-terminating recurring decimal form. Non-terminating recurring decimal. Are you ready, my dear students? So second also completed. So third one you can do. Third one for homework. Fourth one, that is also easy, you can do. Fifth one, that is also you can do. See the sixth question. Sixth question very easy. You can tell directly. If you see the sixth question, 23 by 2 cube into 5 square. There are only presenting 2s and 5s, so it is also terminating decimal. Next, seventh question. If you see the seventh question, 129 by 2 square into 5 power 7 into 7 power 5. Which type of decimal is that? Non-terminating decimal. 2s are there, 5s are there. Okay, we are accepting. 7s are representing. So it is non-terminating repeating decimal form. Next question. 9 by 15. See, actually we will confuse for this problem. 9 by 15. Tell me guys, is this terminating decimal or non-terminating decimal? You are thinking it is a non-terminating decimal. Why? Because 15 means 3 into 5. But in this way, so I am ready. If you factorize 15, 3 5s are 50. No need to do that. For example, 9 by 15 means 3 into 5. 3 cancelled by 9 3 times. So then it is 3 by 5. What are they in the denominator? The denominator has 5, only 5. So it is it has terminating decimal expansion. It has terminating decimal expansion. So it has terminating decimal expansion. Do like next. 10th, you can do that. 11th, 10th, so 9th, you can do that. 10th I will explain it. 10th one is, they are giving 77 by 210. Before going to the factorization, you can cancel the 7 table by 77 and 210. 77, 7 table 11 times, here 30 times. 3 7s are 27, so that's the 30. That means this is 11 by 30. Now factorize 30 with 2 table 15 times, 5 table 3 times, 3 table 1 times. That means 11 by 2 into 3 into 5. Tell me, is this terminating decimal or non-terminating recurring decimal? It is a non-terminating recurring decimal. It has non-terminating recurring decimal. Are you okay, my dear students? Are you okay? This is the way of whether the decimal expansion is terminates, non-terminates for deciding method. Okay. In the 10 problems, I explained only 4. Remaining 6 are more. In that 6, some are very easy, some are all are easy. You can do the remaining 6 problems. Are you okay? Now note down the third analysis. Heading, keep the heading. Write the following rationals in the decimal form, using theorem 1.2. Right. I will explain the third round problems. Third round problems. Look at that. We have to decide. We have to convert. If this is the way, we have to decide either terminating or non-terminating. Terminating and non-terminating and decide maatrame chesam. Third round. Second round. Now in the third round, what is the decimal form? What is the decimal form? What is the decimal form? Okay, in there, write the following rations in decimal form. Decimal form and theorem uses. I will tell you in the first question. The first question is 13 by 25. 13 by 25. Very easy. So no need to do the division. Division చేయకూడదు. Decimal form లో మార్చమన్నారు కదా అని చెప్పేసి మనం ఎంత ముందులా వెళ్ళిపోయి దాన్ని డివిజన్ చేయకూడదు. డివిజన్ చేయకుండా చేయాలి. ఎందుకంటే థియరం యూస్ చేసుకోండి. ఎలా చేస్తామంటే very easy. That is equal to 13 by 25. 25 means 5 square. Okay, right? So 25 means this is 5 square. 5 square. So we know that 2 into 5. 1 to 1 5 is equal to 10. 1 to only to 1. 2s are 1. 5s are 1. 2 into 5 is equal to 10. If you take 2 square into 5 square is equal to 100. If you take 2 2s, 5 2s means, sorry, 2 2s, 5s are 2, we are getting 100. If you take 2 cube into 5 cube is equal to 1000. So the same number of 2s and 5s are, we are getting zeros. We are getting zeros. 1 1 1 0, 2 2 2 zeros, 3 3 3 zeros, 2 power 4 into 5 power 4 4 zeros, 4 2 power 5 into 5 power 5 5 zeros. Yes, you can use the trick. So here 2 square. So 5 square are there. If you multiply with 2 square, if you multiply with 2 square, it becomes 5 square into 2 square is 100. Alright. So if you multiply with 2 square, both the numerator and the denominator. So that means that is equal to 13 into 2 square 4 by 100. By 100. 13 4s are 52 by 100. Sorry. Yes. 52 by 100. Now we can convert into decimal form is 0.52. 0.52. Did you understand? So ఇంతవరకు వచ్చిన క్యాల్కులేషన్ ఏం చేయకండి. క్యాల్కులేషన్ చేస్తే మళ్ళీ ఇదే వస్తుంది. 13 by 25. This is the way. If you have 2 square, we are multiplying with 5 square. If you have 2 cube, multiply with 5 cube. If you have 5 power 4, multiply with 2 power 4. Note the first problem. Second one I will explain. Second one is 15 by 16. 15 by 16. So that is 15 by, if you factorize 16 with the 2 table 8 times, 2 table 4 times, 2 table 2 times, 2 table 1, 1 2 3 4. That means 2 power 4. So we can multiply with 5 power 4. 5 power 4 into 5 power 4. That is equal to 15 into 5 power 4. 5 5 is 25. 25 5 is 125. 125 5 is 625. 625 by this is 1. How many zeros I have to write? 4. 1 2 3 4. Now you can multiply the numerator. 625 with 50. 5 5 is 25. 5 2 is 2 5 is 10 plus 2 12. 1 30 plus 1 30. Into 5 2 6 9375. Am I right? So this is 9375 by 10,000. That is decimal point 1 2 3 4. That means 0.937. Are you okay? That is the next second problem. Now we can go on to the third. I'm explaining third problem. The third problem is 23 by 2 cube into 5 square. 2 cube into 5 square. If you see the denominator, here 2 3s are there, 2 cube, 3 2s. Here only 2 5s. So multiply with 5. That means 23 into 5 by 2 cube into 5 cube. 23 5s are 115 by the denominator 1 cube means 3 zeros. We are getting answer 0.115. 0.115. Now we can do the third, fourth and fifth sums of homework. Very good students. So if you see the third, fourth question, see the fourth question. I will explain the results. We are getting doubt in this problem. That is 7218 by 3 square into 5 square. 3 square into 5 square. ఇలా సమ్ చూడగానే మీకు ఏమనిపిస్తుందంటే ఇది టెర్మినేటింగ్ డెసిమల్ కాదు, ఇది నాన్ టెర్మినేటింగ్ డెసిమల్ లో డినామినేటర్ లో 3 స్క్వేర్ ఉంది కదా అనుకుంటాం. కానీ 3 స్క్వేర్ ఇంకా 9 కదా, ఆ 9 న్యూమరేటర్ లో క్యాన్సిల్ అయిపోతుంది. ఇది 3 స్క్వేర్ ఇంకా 9 ఒక స్టెప్ వస్తుంది. 7218 by 9 into 5 square. ఈ 9 ని క్యాన్సిల్ అయిపోతుంది. 8 9s are 72, 0 2. Okay, so we are getting 802 by 5 square. So 5 square will be automatically 2 square into 2 square into 2 square. The fourth multiplier is 8 4 is 32 by 100. If you convert the decimal number 32.08. 32.08. That is the fourth problem. Now fifth, 143 by 110. Now fifth problem. I was explaining all the problems. 133 by 110. So we have to factorize 110 first in the form of 2 set price. 110 with the 2 table 55 times. 5 table 11 times. Am I right? So now we can write. We cannot write the decimal expansion for non-terminating recurring decimals. So we can write it. Sorry, we can do in the different way. That is correct. Okay. Look there. 143 by 110 means 2 into 5 into 11. These 11 cancel by here 1 times and 3 times. That means 13 by 10. That is equal to 1. Sorry for that. This is the correct. So we'll not check for 11 and 140. 11 cancel by 143 13 times. So 13 by denominator 2 5 is 10. So 1.3. This is the way. So we have learned in this class for how, without doing division, whether the decimal rational number having terminating decimal expansion or non-terminating decimal expansion, how to convert it. How to convert it to decimal form we have discussed in this term. Okay, my dear student, thank you. Write the notes.